Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. So I posted some Insta stories about the damage that I did at Inglot. So I picked up a whole bunch of the JLO and Inglot collab collection. The makeup look that I'm going to do today was the campaign image. I will leave that picture over here so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. But basically it is the campaign image that JLO shot with the whole collection, and it's basically her go-to JLO glow with her signature red lip. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but Inglot does have a range of skincare. So I have the essential oil here, and it's called the Spotlight Drop Face Oil. This is great because I can use it under my makeup, I can use it over my makeup, I can use it as cuticle oil around my nails, I can use it as an essential oil for my hair. There's just so many things that you can do with this oil. I have sensitive skin, so I was scared that it was going to sort of irritate my skin around that acne situation on my face, but it actually doesn't. So I was very impressed with that. And most times when I'm wearing a foundation, it's always either a matte foundation, or if it is kind of a sheen foundation, I would mattify it anyways, because I just find like matte foundations look a whole lot better during the day, so you don't look too shiny and that sort of thing. So finding an oil that you can apply over your foundation is very impressive, so I'm really glad for that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my, I'm going to put like 3 drops. So I'm just going to pat that on my skin, and it really is just an extra way to add moisture to the skin, and it really does just penetrate through your makeup. I'm going to start with my brows, and this is the brow liner gel in the shade Truffle. So there is only one shade that she came out with, but it's a shade that suits everyone. Like when I say everyone, I mean everyone. Yesterday we had the masterclass, and I also just want to say thank you so much to everyone that showed up. The turnout was amazing. I was so shocked at the amount of people that were there, and it really did just humble me to the point where I just could not believe the amount of people that actually watch my videos and they were interested in what my opinion about makeup is. It really made my heart smile. So what I would do is, because it's a shade that suits everyone, it's technically how you apply it. So it is about your technique. If you want it lighter, you would use a little bit on the brush and you would just tap off the rest on your hand like I'm doing here. And if you want it a lot darker, you would obviously apply more product. And this is the Inglot 31T angled brush, and it's a very sharp, precise angled brush. So this is the type of brush that you would want to use for your brows. So I'm just gonna grab some of that. Let me start doing my brows. Right, so I'm going to move on to the eyes. I've already prepped my lids, so I'm just going to jump right into the eyeshadow. So one of the most popular things about Inglot is the fact that they've got what is called the Freedom System. So if you don't know what the Freedom System is, it is basically where they give you an empty palette and you can create and customize your own palette to your liking. So this is an empty palette. They do have the normal Freedom System ones that's just got the Inglot branding on it, but JLO got her own Freedom System palette. So this is basically how it looks. It is absolutely stunning. The logo is the JL that you see going all around, so it's kind of embossed on here, and then just her name and Inglot in gold, and it's got a matte black finish, which is beautiful and very, very chic. So this is how the Freedom System works. So basically they give you a layout like this, and you can pop some eyeshadows in there. This is a blush and a highlighter that I've popped in here. So I did want to customize a palette to my liking, but I instead just use a bigger Inglot Freedom System palette. As much as I love the JLO Inglot palette, I wish that there was just a bigger one, so that I could fit all my shadows in it. But nevertheless, I still absolutely love my JLO Freedom System one. I just prefer the very big one. So basically what I have in the big one is a whole bunch of the shadows that I picked up from Inglot, and this is all the JLO shadows, and then this is a bronzer with some highlighter, and then this is a pressed powder. So this is all the shadows that I picked up from the collection. So I'm going to use 3 of the shades in this palette, which is the 3 shades that JLO herself used in the campaign image. So that is what we're going for today. So the first shade that I'm going to use is the shade called Taupe, and that's the shade I'm going to use in my crease. Alright, so I'm just going to use a regular fluffy brush, and I'm just going to work that into my crease. The next shade I'm going to use is the shade called Pink Satin. It's a very beautiful light pink shimmer shade. So I'm just going to use a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to pack that onto the eyelid. The eyeshadow shades are so stunning. They just glide onto the skin. They are so soft and they really do blend well together. So it really does help you create very soft, beautiful eyeshadow looks. Alright, and then the next shade I'm going to use is the shade called Ivory. So it's just a bright shimmer shade that I'm going to use in the inner corner of my eye just to brighten and open the eye a lot more. And it's just going to bring in some light, you know. I'm also going to use that same shade and I'm going to apply that underneath the arch of my brow. Just to add some glow underneath there. Alright, and then go back in and just blend the inner corner slightly. I just want to smoke out the lower lash line a little bit and I'm going to go back in with the shade Taupe and I'm just going to apply that underneath my lower lash line. I'm not going to pigment that too much. I just want a little bit of a balance. So because I've added shadow on the top, I just want to just tie it all together with some shadow on the lower lash line. Alright, so I'm going to finish off the eyes with the JLO mascara. So I heard a lot about how tiny the wand is and I haven't actually used it before, so let's see how it goes. I actually really like how small the wand is. I feel like it just gives me more control over not being too messy, because sometimes the bigger mascara ones can just add a big mess underneath your eyes. I just want to go in with some of this press powder and just add some of that to my skin, just on the areas that I'm looking a little shiny. So I'm just going to mattify the skin a little bit. I'm going to use JLO's favorite bronzer and it's called Boogie Down Bronze, and that's how it looks. It's a beautiful warm neutral bronzer. So I'm going to use that just to bronze up my face and add a little bit of contour to the skin. Alright, and I'm just going to use that same bronzer and add some contour to the nose. This bronzer is also part of the Freedom system, so this is magnetic in here. It doesn't fall out or anything, and you can just pop this out, and if you want to change it for a press powder, you can just pop this one out. Instead of buying a different compact, you can just purchase the actual product and then just pop it in here. So these things are amazing. The Freedom system is definitely something that I think a lot of people need to jump on that wagon, because it's going to save you so much money and it also just makes your life so much easier. So the next thing I want to do is go in with some highlighter. So the highlighter that I'm going to use is the JLO and Inglot Living the Highlight Illuminator Face, Eyes and Body. This is my, guys, I can't tell you how much I love this highlighter. There is no other highlighter that is going to do what this thing does. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to throw some of that into my lid over here. So that's the pigment over there. It is so stunning. So I'm going to add a drop of essential oils to that highlighter, and I'm just going to mix that together, and it's going to become liquid bronzy goodness. I'm just going to add that to the highest points of my face. Oh wow, that looks amazing. I'm just going to pat that on. And I'm just going to blend that in. You guys, how incredible is that? Wow, that's already giving me a lot of glow. So I'm going to add some color to the cheeks. I'm going to use the shade called Charmed, and this is a beautiful pink shade blush, and I'm just going to add that to the apples of my cheeks, and I'm also going to work that into the contour. So I'm just adding a little bit of that onto the cheeks because it's very pigmented, so pigmented. So I'm just adding very little, and I'm going to blend that in. Alright, so we're nearly there. Let's move on to lips. So she has a bold statement red lipstick that looks absolutely incredible with a bronzy look. So it just warms up everything, makes everything look super sexy and super JLO. There aren't any lip liners in the collection, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a regular lip liner from Inglot. This is a red lip liner and it's in the shade 21. That's right. It's a little bit of a chubby stick, so I'm just going to line my lips with that and then we can finish off with the lipstick. Okay, so for the lipstick, it is the shade Besamè. The lipstick itself has the rose gold with the matte black, and it's got the JLO initials engraved on the lipstick itself. It is so beautiful and so pretty that you don't actually want to use it, but I'm going to use it because I'm excited. Oh my gosh, it smells absolutely amazing. Wow, that is stunning. That is absolutely stunning. Glides on like silk. It is super soft. It's very moisturizing. It's not very drying at all. If you are going out with this lipstick, you definitely have to take it with you because it definitely transfers, like you can see, only because it isn't a matte lipstick. It is more of a sheen lipstick, so it adds a little bit of that glossy effect to it. And red lipstick, I feel like you always have to have a lip liner, so that's why I just use a different lip liner. Not only does it transform your entire look, but it also keeps the lipstick on your lips so that it doesn't bleed into the fine lines of your lips or around your mouth. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the final look and I absolutely love it. It's super glowy, it's super bronzy, and I think that the red lip just ties everything together, just makes it look super sexy. This look could kind of work for day and night, but I would preferably wear it as a nighttime look because I'm not a red lipstick girl, but when I do decide to wear red lipstick, it's usually for evening looks. I feel like the entire collection, JLO has knocked everyone's socks off. Every single product in it is incredible, and I think that's also because Inglot is an incredible brand. They are a professional makeup brand and they really do put so much quality and so much thought into the products, and I think JLO for one is very lucky to have worked with Inglot and vice versa as well. So that's it for this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and thank you to everyone that showed up to the masterclass. There will be another one coming very soon, so I look forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.